Every dad we work with has their own set of circumstances, and we support each of them on a one-to-one basis and help them increase their confidence and enhance the care they provide their children.
So, for example, 2 children were prevented from going into care because we supported their dad to earn the confidence of social services and the family panel, and he was actually granted custody of his children instead of them going into care, which was really good.
2 of the young dads we worked with subsequently had the confidence to attend our playgroups. One of them, who has a premature baby, was able to connect with another dad in the same position.
We worked with a 14-year-old dad. He's one of the youngest dads that we've worked with. He was obviously living in secure accommodation, so we supported him with practical parenting skills, antenatal basics. So Thomas went along with our baby bath and helped him sort of to learn how to do stuff like that. Gave advice on other agencies that he could go to for support, and we were able to support his mental health as well, and encourage him to engage with other agencies.
We supported a dad who was trying to maintain contact with his preschool child whilst in and out of prison.
And we've also supported a 17-year-old dad by liaising with mum, so they'd completely stopped communicating with each other, and so we supported him as well when he was allowed contact by going with him when he took his children out.
So signposting and encouraging young dads to engage with additional services is key to the work we do, and each young dad brings with him his own challenges and support is varied.
In one case, we assisted a young dad to become more prepared for their social work review and the children's panel meeting, and he said he felt more confident to express himself.
And we were able to advocate for one dad with family services and be there for him whilst going through difficult times.
So we supported one young dad to find a parenting course and also to further his education through online courses. And one dad that we supported had actually kind of disengaged from his medical practitioner, and he had some mental health issues. So he needed medication, and so he was isolating himself, so we were working with him to sort of remind him that he needed to take his medication because it made him feel better, and it sort of helped him re-engage with professionals and get back out and do stuff.
Okay, so I'm going to read a case study. He's a 20-year-old dad. He lives with his mum and his stepdad near Edinburgh, and his 2 children, Rory's 3 and Craig's 2, and they now live with him full-time, which wasn't the case when we first started working with them, but it is now, but it'll become relevant as we go through the case study. So the children's mother suffers from poor mental health and has been diagnosed with bipolar, so she's often in and out of hospital. Social work became involved after an anonymous phone call was made on the well-being of the boys, and they were sent to live with their granddad. Ben had no access whatsoever to his children between the breakup and the involvement of social work team, who then arranged for him to attend 1 hour supervised visit a week with both boys. Dad Rock became involved in the case after a phone call to from Ben's mum, and she felt he needed support to get through the difficult time and struggled to find anyone to help. So when I first met Ben, he and the boy's mother were to undergo a parenting review from the social work department, and the result of which would be taken to the children's panel to help them decide what would happen to the boys. Ben really wanted to get full access to both his children, mainly due to the mum's mental health issues and the living situation the boys had been in. Attending parent review meetings with Ben in a supportive capacity, we helped him make sense of the feedback from the parenting review and how he could implement the advice given to him. We helped him find parenting classes to attend with our support. Ben had his time with the boys extended to include unsupervised time over the weekend and overnight visits. We all supported him through an extremely difficult time when he was accused of domestic abuse from his ex-partner. The charge had no effect on the social work review that recommended that Ben would get full access to his children. I attended the children's panel to support Ben and his family. The main decision made during the meeting was that Ben was awarded the title of relevant person for Craig. After Ben split up with the boy's mum, it was discovered that he wasn't actually Craig's dad. Legal, biological dad, but he felt like he was his dad, so we thought it was important to get him involved like that. He didn't actually know that he wasn't a relevant person for Craig until the children's panel meeting. which was quite a shock for everyone involved. But now it means that it meant it was a legal requirement for Ben to be present in any hearing involving Craig. Before that, the decision on Craig's custody could be made without him even being present. So shortly after the meeting, the children went to stay with Ben on a trial basis for just over a week. It was then agreed at a second children's panel that Rory and Craig would live with them full time. Dad Rock supported Ben's family, including many phone calls with Ben's mum, who struggled throughout, and we have supported her, and in doing so supported Ben. So I've been working with him, as I said earlier, for 7 months, and will continue to support him through this period and beyond, so he has the skills and confidence he needs to enjoy the experience of being a dad and help give the boys the best possible start in life.